Hi everyone, it's me. So I want to say Happy New Year! Happy 2019. Or I almost said 18. Okay, so today I just want, if you like my message and like my channel, please like and subscribe. There's a notifications bell over there, and you can hit that so it's notified when I go live. Today is going to be a recap, and at the end, as usual, as per my usual, I will put in there how you can donate to give supplies, help us in any way we can to help others, and all the links will be posted there. I also started a Patreon, and I will go into that a little later. So here we go. Let's recap the last year and get started on this new year, which is going to be amazing, isn't it? Um, Happy New Year, Nadia. Go on adventure high. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it, maybe the lighting will be just a little better. There we go. Okay, so this last year at this particular time, I was still homeless. I was still living under a bridge. And thank you, Tony. And I was hopeful because I had received um, housing voucher, and I just had to find a place. And so I was really excited, but really scared too. Um, After the Invisible People interview the year, it wasn't last year, it was a little bit of the year before, things had blown up and I wasn't sure kind of how to handle um, what I thought would be really scary. And that's something that I have overcome. So moving on. Yes, thank you, Tara. Okay, here's the thing with the dress and the shoes. Kat has sent me some absolutely gorgeous dresses. And last night for New Year's Eve, it was Liz's last night, and I was exhausted from the outreach from the week. And a lot of rainy weather and being outside. And so we spent the night in, and I was asleep before midnight. So that's how I rang in the new year. So today I have another meeting for outreach and some collaboration, which is really exciting, and I'll get to. But I decided for the vlog, I would wear this beautiful, shiny, shimmery dress and the shoes she got me. So thank you for commenting on the dress. I like it. It's just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Um, Doing well. Happy New Year from Russia. How did Trump give everyone a house for the new year? Oh, I'm not going to touch on that right now. Like, uh, okay, so I had found my apartment this last year and moved in and picked out. Haynes had donated money so I could go pick out housing furnishings and furniture. We handed, because the year before we'd handed out 5,000 pairs of socks around. They were just really inspired by the work I do, and I was like really stoked about that. And it was very beautiful, and I appreciated it so much. And Mark Horvath from Invisible People flew in to help me do that, pick out things and record it. So there was that. And then moved in. And honestly, okay, it was really scary. Almost every day for a few months, I would get home and worry that it was all a mistake, that it wasn't possible for me to be worthy enough to be warm and safe. And that was really a battle. Below it all, there were there were some real big battles on if I felt safe, if I was going to be okay. It was a change, and it was lonely too. At first, I'm one to have my own space for sure, but I was used to my own space being like a tent wall, so you could still hear and communicate through tents, you know. Um, so hi everyone. It was through this that I decided, through the help of others, that I needed to use that to do what my passion is. And my passion is learning and helping others to understand situations that maybe they haven't been exposed to, or that we are making quick judgments about as people, and to reach out and do the best for the world that I could. Even, even though I felt this way and there was a lot of medical stuff, I decided that there was still in me the power to change the world. And so I had started two websites. One was for photography, which I really honestly didn't really get to this year. I designed the website, put it up. That was about the reaches, both websites. That was kind of the reaches of my brain capacity at that time for learning um, those skills. I kind of reach a barrier sometimes. I'm sure we all do. I really can't. It's not a comparison to other people. I hit a barrier. And so after that, I just started researching, and really found some great solutions and some evidence-based ways that we can go about solving this and putting together a plan, and started writing on that. Um, this year, I also started YouTube blogging. I'd been doing it on Facebook for a while, ever since I was homeless, like way in back in the gap. And then this year, I moved to YouTube, and I pretty much just post the links from YouTube onto Facebook. Um, so that was some of the learned things that I did this year. Um, I also have I'm just excited. I'm so excited. We have handed out supplies to hundreds of people. Okay, like we have collaborated and we have reached out, and throughout it all, throughout the fear and the tiredness and everything else, in all honesty, we touched lives this year. I touched lives this year, and it makes me so thrilled, because I used to say, if I could just do something for one life, that would be enough. Just make a positive effect in one life. And I know for a fact it's been many more. And I think that's through wanting to spread it and teach and have people understand. And I find that so absolutely beautiful. And then um, being homed has improved my relationship with my daughter, and we talk almost daily, which is wonderful. Um, and my son has been in and out. There was a beautiful moment where, for a month or so, I got my grandbabies twice a week, which was amazing. And there's been tragedy. There's been, especially the last 2 months, has, I would say that it has made me question things, but not in a bad way. It makes me question, have I done enough? And the answer is, I don't know. It's not enough till I'm done. You know, we have to live life full force, both feet in. It ends so quick. And sorry. And I got to spend my 40th birthday, which I turned 40 this year, big 40. I got to spend that with my daughter, which was amazing. And then my friend Liz came this summer and got to spend the summer, I think 10 days this summer. and spent the 4th of July with me. And then I'm sorry that well, I'm not sorry because I think it's normal. Angelica and Arista will be missed so very much. And I guess before I move on to other subjects, I need to put that out. We will miss you so much. And I think every time that I go through tragedy, it makes me treasure others more. Whew. Okay, where was I? So, and Liz was also able to come and spend Christmas and New Year's, which was amazing. And just having her around has helped so much. And we have connected with so many organizations and so many people that I am absolutely thrilled about what's coming, and especially towards the end of the year. And it was a lot of work this year to do this and pull all of it together. And I'm really, really excited about where we're going to go and the impact that we're making. And I'm thankful this year for all the experiences and the challenges that have put me in a place where I can give back. And I believe we can change the world for the better. But I also believe that that takes thought and effort and empathy, you know. So I'm going to continue to do that. And actually, today, starting on the first of the year, and this is another reason I'm so excited, is that I will be meeting with the Hannah, who is from the mobile vet clinic, and just talking about how we can collaborate and expand services to the vulnerable and those who need it most. And I am just absolutely thrilled about that. It's a big deal. And then later in the day, Kate is going to come by and Kate is going to interview me. And I will be doing a live stream of that. So that will be amazing. And so that's the upcoming. So I am jumping full feet amazingly into this new year, and I hope you all do too. I'm going to address some of the comments because I haven't been doing that. I was trying to just express everything in a big long year in a short amount of time. So let's take a look. Oh, thank you. Uh, Mighty Tiny. Um, yeah, that's the thing about being homeless is, you say it's, man, it is those things that really try somebody, is being on the housing list, calling up, having one thing after another just fall through. The persistence and perseverance that takes, and to focus not on the fear and anxiety and seemingly hopelessness of the situation, and remember that challenges don't last forever. I mean, there is challenges throughout life, but each challenge doesn't last forever. Perseverance and persistence and positivity and gratitude can change the way we see things, and it might help alleviate some of the anxiety. But I also know that having good mental health services also will help, and that can do so much. So my love to you, and I'm sorry it didn't work out. And all I can hope for is that the next thing will, and that you are getting all of the services that you can, and you deserve to be up on your feet. You really do. Um, Thank you for loving the dress, Jeremy. And no, I will not marry you. Thank you, Tara. Um, Hi, Luca. Um, Happy New Year. Always smile. Uh, Thank you, Tate. I am looking forward to seeing you tonight. Um, I believe that the spirits in your heart after they die are always here next to us. We can't. I agree. They're always with us. They're a part of who we are. And with everyone we meet, the challenges of how they shape us and making sure that we're around positive, loving people. And I'm thankful for that. That is one thing. Oh, hey. So that was a major challenge that I faced this year is the more people that you deal with and the wider the reach goes, they're also not everybody loves me. And I wasn't quite prepared for some of the hateful responses and the way that some people would go out of their way to try and make life harder for somebody. It was shocking. I was faced this year with a lot of learning about what bitterness can do to people. And that was not necessarily a challenge that, I don't think anybody wants to face that challenge. And so that was definitely a challenge this year is keeping learning that it's, those boundaries. Keep your block game strong. Like, that's all I can say about that is I have learned to put boundaries, where they need to be and figure out what that looks like. And so that was definitely a challenge this year. Um, Thanks. Uh, Thank you, Kat. I agree. Where do I live? Oh, yeah. Mighty. Thank you, Kate. Um, for how long do I have the housing facility? That is a really good question. And I have my housing forever. The only thing that keeps me a little concerned is that Social Security has not come in yet. And so, trying to balance keeping the required bills paid, that can get sketchy sometimes. But my housing, and as long as I pay the required, like electric, water, sewer, and garbage, and that it lasts forever. If I work, it's 30% of my income. To And I'm gonna go into details about that later. But the cool thing is, and I would like people to check this out, it's called Shelter Plus Care. And that is the housing program that I'm in. I have several illnesses that I get cared for through the medical facilities. And here, Harborview, they're amazing. And I talk about them, and they help me save my life. It is such a big deal to me. So, let's see. I hope that answers the question. Hi, Unicorn. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Kate. I agree that everyone has haters, and that was something that. Here's the thing, and this is something that I try to do is that when someone puts something towards me, I evaluate it. And where is it coming from? And that was a hard thing because in life, in real life, you can see your dealings with that person personally. Whereas online, there is no understanding of why someone I don't know would seek me out to hurt me or to try to, and it's not like it hurts me. It's just almost a questioning of some of the humans in the community in this world that we live in, and the purpose behind things like that. Almost an evaluation of the human response. Like when you put out kindness, compassion, empathy, and love, I'm going to tell you right now, based on my personal experience, 99% of that is love and kindness and compassion and empathy back. So it always strikes me as outliers when that's not the thing. Like someone who would seek out something they don't like, you know, to maybe get emotional stimulation. I don't know. It's all speculation to me. Um, okay. So, hi, hey. Yeah, great. It really is one of those yin and yang situations, and that's another thing. We don't know how all of our blessings till we've been faced with the opposite. We have to take it all hand in hand, and there is just as much beauty out there as there is negative. So, um, Happy New Year from Vancouver. Happy New Year from Seattle. Thank you, Saba. My financial input to society is less important. I agree, Helen. That is something, honestly, that I battle with consistently. And I was in a marriage where the go-to was who was the highest financial contributor, that laid the law, made things work. And it's something overcoming that, educating people that people have worth. They don't have to lend their time to an employer to find worth. That's separate. That's financial security. But worth, we have worth inherently. We are worthy of living and surviving and being safe. And it surprises me that when anybody's not on board with human rights, who walks up to somebody and says, you don't deserve basic life essentials? I think that's really kind of harsh. Happy New Year's from Poland. Oh, wonderful. Happy New Year, Mike. Jeremy, give it up. Thank you, Helen. Okay, so I know it's been kind of long and I've been going on, and I just want you all to know that I hope the last year changed you too, and I hope it changed you in a positive, beautiful direction. And I want to thank all of you that have collaborated to make the huge difference that we are able to make. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And the ripples from that are amazing. So thank you. Thank you for making my life better. Thank you for the joy and spreading it and the inspiration. I'm sending all my love. Happy New Year's from Russia. Happy New Year's from Seattle. Happy New Year's from Philly. Hey, Happy New Year's from Washington. Thank you guys. I appreciate it and all your beauty that you bring to me. Have a beautiful, beautiful new year. And I will be back with you later today. So see you later. Bye.